Good day to you, Capricorn. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. Meenakshi here. This is a reading for the 31st of October to the 6th of November. Well, the year is quickly coming to an end. So, Capricorn, I hope you guys have been well. I hope your situations have been improving. I want to take this opportunity to thank those of you that have subscribed to my channel. Thank you for that. And those of you just watching, thank you for that as well. So we're going to see what energies are coming through for you today, Capricorn. What is the message for Capricorn? So if this reading does not resonate with you, Capricorn, then please look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. And those of you that are cross-reading, welcome and thank you for watching. Hope you are getting the guidance and the answers that you seek. So there has been a little bit of a disconnect we see coming through here, and even though the cards are in reverse, the reverse cards have meanings and sometimes it's better to have certain cards in reverse than upright. So we've got the Chariot, which is Cancer energy in reverse. We are seeing that there has been some changes for some of you, and moving on and letting go. Okay, I'm actually so tempted to just shuffle the next layer of cards to see what is going on, because from what I'm seeing here, Capricorn, we're seeing that either yourself or you've had other energies around you, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy around you. You've got Cancer energy around you, like I said. You could also be dealing with fellow Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, you yourself, this could apply to. So we are seeing that you have gone through a very trying time. And right now you are not feeling very happy. You could be creating situations within your situations where things are becoming difficult, where you are becoming a difficult person, where relationships are becoming difficult. You could be dealing with an emotional bully, or you yourself are becoming an emotional bully. You got to be mindful of pompous behavior, of behaving in a dull, dragging manner. You got to be so mindful of having made some decisions that you thought was going to be a very good decision, but it's left you feeling left out, stressed out, anxious, and even more stuck than when you began. So we are seeing this collective negativity coming through, and I'm just going to draw some more cards, because this is kind of like an intense disconnection that's happening. And sometimes the person can be trying so hard to put everything right, Capricorn, and everything just seems to be going all wrong. And from the first layer of cards that's come out, it's like, sometimes we need to be mindful when we make a decision and get involved in something, Capricorn, that we are not doing something per se to say, okay, I'm doing this because I want that. We shouldn't bargain. It's important not to be bargaining with things, and some of you might have been bargaining with regards to the universe, to your higher power, when it comes to situations, and you could just be feeling like you've really made a big mistake here, a big mistake here. Let's see, what is this? What are we seeing here? And I just want to draw some more cards, because sometimes it just comes down to our perceptions of matters, and it's like things have been looking really dismal for many of you, but it's actually not a good thing. Okay, I think I should follow my instincts and then draw out all of these cards, because we are seeing that you've gone through this past that has been very difficult to navigate, to manage, and there has been some truths also with regards to your close family, friend circle that's been quite chaotic, that you've come to terms with. There's even with this loss that you realize the connection of, with everybody and everything. There has been a lot of loss. There's also you having this sense of to leave what hasn't worked out, what has just died its natural course, or so to say, where something hasn't become what it was supposed to become, and it had you feeling very left out and unwanted. And now we see you wanting to move forward to something a little more happier. You're wanting this. There's been a chaotic situation that's happened that's really left you realizing and reassessing where you were, and deciding that you don't want to be left out of relationships and situations and being on your own all the time. And you are realizing that you can be part of a collective if you can just walk out in joy and happiness and see that you are connected to others. You're not isolated, you're not abandoned, you're not left out, but you do need to do some planning and not become the stuck in the mud, pompous person, but rather really look at your situations and plan and move away from this anxiety and this stress. Move away from feeling overwhelmed and feeling as though you do need to make some changes within yourself and with what is happening. We see that there has been a disconnect within your relationships, and you may have been behaving a little bit, like I said, like a bully, maybe a little bit childishness in some cases, but you are realizing that you have this ability within yourself to go through this, because you haven't gone through the situation without learning a few things from it. It's like you can take stock of what has happened and you can say, okay, from this I have learned, or in some cases a cycle has been completed. In some instances, some of you are going through situations where a cycle has been completed, where things have changed, and you are realizing that you have the power and the ability to manifest a new beginning for yourself. Even with regards to, being stuck, some of you could have been stuck in the past with the past situation, and now you are able to observe this and see it in context. But we must never forget our history. We must never forget what you've learned. You must not ever forget the past, because if you forget the past, you have a habit of repeating it. So be very mindful of remembering what has happened, but not to be like a reminder of, oh, you did this to me and you did that to me, but more of a reminder. Aquarius star energy coming up. Some of you may have given up on some of your dreams. You may have given up on an Aquarius person. Something with an Aquarius person was a disconnect. So something hasn't worked out there. It's been a difficult relationship, and even though you have changed your opinion on the situation, on this person, there is no balance. It's a disconnect. We see a relationship that is really not working out for some of you, no matter how much you're trying. You got the 10 of Pentacles twice, so there is definitely a financial change. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles on the Knight of Pentacles, and this is in an upright position. It's almost the case of, there are certain things you are going to have to let go of, Capricorn, that as much as you would like it to be, and there's some dreams and hopes that you may have had, you're now realizing that there's some things that just will not come to pass in your life, and you need to accept that this will not come to pass, and you need to have a new plan. If something has changed your path, you need to look at what has changed, and you need to move on, and you need to move forward. And it's mindful as well when it comes to a relationship that is really at a breakup point. You reassess the situation, but you need to be very mindful if you are dealing with somebody who's not honest, who's always creating the same kind of drama and doing the same thing, and there's no change. You need to look at where it is that you want to be, Capricorn. But if that person is not changing, and you keep hoping that this time their story is going to make sense, and this time they're going to be who they say they're going to be, then it actually becomes a you problem, because you're choosing to stay stuck in a situation that's not changing. we do see that there are opportunities coming towards you. There's new love, there's new romance, there's new careers, there's everything that you wanted is there, but differently packaged, not the way it's going to be in your head. And you need to accept that there is this change that's coming towards you. You need to accept that there is this financial change that is going to be quite a big change. In some cases, it actually could be quite chaotic, because you're going from a situation of dysfunction and despair to being having this generational financial happiness and prosperity. You're going from your bullying attitude to being and pompousness, to realizing you need to plan, you need to allow prosperity to flow into your life and towards those that you love, and to allow there to be this flow of ideas and messages and growth, to see this financial change and to see it happen in your space. You see, you're going from feeling left out and unhappy, walking away from that, but walking towards what makes you happy, towards your good fortune, towards changing your financial situation. And in order to be able to change all of this, is that you need to change your attitude, Capricorn, and you need to operate from a place of love. You need to allow love to be your navigator. You could also be having Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces people around you, could be in your chart as well. So you need to also remember that you could also have Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini people. You could also have other Capricorn people, other Taurus and Virgo people as well. So you've got these energies around you, and you need to be mindful of these energies yourself, and you need to be mindful of yourself if this is in your chart, and you need to be conscious of the fact that you need to allow change to happen and to progress at its slow pace, and you need to take a moment to just rest, contemplate, maybe focus on yourself spiritually, reassess your thoughts and your values and where it is that you're going, what is it that you need to manifest for yourself, and what it is that you need to change, Capricorn, because it's very important that you take cognizance of yourself in your situation. So I'm grabbing my other cards, and let's draw some more cards here for you in this situation, Capricorn, because this is really quite, it's change is such a gradual and beautiful experience that you are now going through, Capricorn, and it may not be the way you want it to, and it's as you're approaching your birthday season as well. You need to happy birthday to all the Scorpios who are celebrating birthdays, and if they are cross reading today, happy birthday to you, Scorpio. So we are in Scorpio season, and this is a time for you to really take note. Okay, we got the Garden and the Gate. See, some of you are, you're wanting to move forward. You know that you need to move forward. You know that you need to get out of this place that you're stuck, and you just seem to be so not, you seem to be so not motivated. You seem to be so content to stay stuck and to feel sorry for yourself and to say, oh, I don't know what to do, and things are not changing, and I've kept trying and trying and trying. It's this energy of hopelessness that is seeping through your. I know some of you have been holding on and waiting for this miracle to happen for so long, and it's really, you're tired of waiting, you're tired of the change. And have you tried, I have to ask, have you always tried to put your level best forward? Have you tried to allow balance in your life? Have you decided to make a decision and say, I can't stay in this chaos anymore, and while I may not know what to do, and while I may not know what's the next action, I'm going to love myself in this moment, and I'm going to be kind to myself, and allowing ourselves, to experience love, to express love. And if you don't have the person there who's loving you the way that you need to be loved, then maybe romance yourself a little, play some loving music for yourself, and buy yourself a chocolate or some flowers or a bottle of wine or whatever it is that you fancy, and allow this romance to come into your space, this love to come into your space, and connect with yourself and reevaluate yourself and your ideas and your goals, knowing what it is that you want to do, and allowing yourself to be confident about yourself and your situations. Sometimes what happens is that there's so much disappointment that you start to lose your confidence. You start to lose value in yourself, and you get so stuck in this negative things where things don't happen. Remember, there's only 1% that's going to be in that 1%. And if you can bear that in mind, you must remember to do the best that you can do with what you have, where you at. Am I being understood in that? It doesn't mean that you need to be in that 1% that you're successful only. You can be successful, however you are. You don't always need a loaf of bread. You sometimes just need half. So if you can find your happiness in your situations and find your joy within your situations, and love yourself and affirm yourself and be kind to yourself, and don't feel stuck, knowing that you hold the key to your freedom. You, not anybody else. You can be as free. The mind is a wonderful place. It can either make heaven out of hell or hell out of heaven. It's your choice, Capricorn. It's your choice. I know this seems to be a very sad, difficult place to be in. You keep trying, but you need to hold on, because, joy cometh in the morning, and every time and every day is a new day to have new hope, and you need to remember that. You need to know you can start a new cycle and you can try again, and that this healing energy that you need, it flows within you and it flows out to others. And maybe in your own small little way, you are making a difference to those around you, and you can dream about, bigger places and faraway places, and allow yourself to know that you can have these new horizons, and you can have this new cycle and this new growth and this change and this love and this happiness, this prosperity. But it will be according to what is meant for you, not compared to the next person. You need to know what is meant for you will find you. But if you want what somebody else has, you're always going to be searching. So start to have the wisdom to know the difference. Okay. It's the serenity prayer for those of you. I do know I mention it quite often, the serenity prayer. God grant me the wisdom to know. Okay? Sometimes you need to know the difference as well. You need to have the wisdom to know the difference between what you can change and what you need to accept. So some of you just need to be here. Learn to live with what is and make the best of it. Make the best of your situation. Okay. Inner Earth. What a beautiful card. You'll survive this. New solutions and new beginnings. Capricorn, very often, this is what this reading has been about, that there's sometimes, as much as you may feel like you're losing hope and you're losing focus and you're tired, some of you, I'm feeling an energy of tiredness here. You need to know that there are solutions, and this card is saying to you that there are solutions. There are solutions beyond what you can actually see right now. Even if you are stuck in a rut, you can do something to shake up your situation, shake up your energy, make a change. You don't need to stay stuck. You will survive this. You will, try something that you won't normally do. Just start to look at the world, with a new perspective, and you'll have new solutions. If your day was always to take a certain route, try a new route and get there. If Monday is your day that you wear purple, maybe today wear pink or brown or something different, or just do something different. If even if it means exercising, taking a walk, have it, just change the way that you are doing things, and expect that that there will be a new focus will present itself, and new opportunities will present themselves, and you can expect the unexpected. You know, you must expect that there's going to be this flow. You know, you just need to shift your focus so that you can receive. So shift your focus from not having and from struggling and from trying. And sometimes it's when you're trying so hard, Capricorn, is that you never get there because you're always trying. Get into a space of, okay, I did my best. Today I did my best. I can close my eyes because I lived well. I did my best. I was the best version of myself that I could be. And maybe that will start to cause a change, a ripple effect in your existence. So I know this is a heavy reading, Capricorn. This was the energy that came through today. And whomever needed it, I hope it's helping you get back on track. And just remember, fast light brings a new beginning. So please, you will survive this. We always do. And I'll see you guys again next week. So please take care, Capricorn. Love to you. Goodbye.